You may have seen my 10 worst games I played in 2023, so here are the 10 games I thought were the best I played in 2023. Starting off the list at number 10, we have Subnautica. This game was picked by a viewer of mine, uh, kind of to troll me, after me expressing that I didn't enjoy underwater things in games. He was like, I have a perfect game for you to play. And I ended up loving the game. I actually even beat it twice, once on regular, once on hardcore. And then coming in at number 9, we have Castlevania Symphony of the Night, the game that put Vania in the term Metroidvania. I played it for Halloween seasonal, and the game, it lived up to the hype. We had some challenges in it. I got a little frustrated at points, but all in all, the game was fantastic. Coming at number 8, another Metroidvania. This time, Metroid Fusion. Not my favorite Metroid game, but it was very enjoyable. And it was kind of like a Metroidvania Light. I found it was not quite as challenging as most of the other ones I've played, but it was more linear, and it was a very, very good game playthrough. Coming in at number 7, a classic RPG, Grandia. This was the HD remaster version I played. Again, it was recommended by a viewer, and I loved this game. The story was fantastic. Not much of a challenge. Some harder parts near the end, but all in all, the story and the character developments were fantastic. All right, now coming at number 6, we have Tales of Symphonia Remaster. I loved this game back in 2004 when I played it on the GameCube, and the remaster was just as good. Unfortunately, it didn't quite run at 60 frames, but to be honest, I didn't notice. I even played the Switch version and didn't notice. The game felt fine. It was great nostalgic feel for me. All right, so number 5, and this game I'm a little ashamed I waited this long to play, but is Mario Odyssey. Probably actually my favorite 3D Mario game. Sorry to any Galaxy fans, because I know it's beloved. I couldn't actually get into it, but that's probably because of the controls of the Wii. All right, so for number 4, the third and final Metroidvania on the list, Hollow Knight. Uh, this game was fantastic. A few viewers had suggested I play it, so I put it along with a bunch of other games on a wheel. It became the choice, and I loved it. I've only actually got one ending, but I do think I'll return to the game and see some more. Coming in at number 3 is kind of two games. Well, I guess a game in DLC. Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways. Uh, this year was a great year for remembering the GameCube and its fantastic library of games. And this was a very faithful remake to the original, and the DLC was well worth it. Uh, Coming in number 2, second Resident Evil game, Resident Evil 7. Uh, Honestly, going into this game, I didn't know how I was going to feel because I'd taken so long to want to play it. I love the Resident Evil franchise, but the switch to first person always kind of I didn't like it. But anyways, I swallowed my pride, played the game, and loved it. The story was fantastic, and honestly, I think the first person really added more horror elements to the game. Now, before we get to my number one pick, I have an honorable mention, and that honorable mention is Triangle Strategy, a game I am still currently playing. So it started at the end of last year, still playing it as of the making of this video, which is why I didn't feel right putting it on the list because I didn't think I could properly rate it without actually beating it and fully experiencing the story. However, I am loving it. So onward to number 1, and number 1 is Final Fantasy VII Remake. Again, this took me a few years to get to because it is a bit of an older game. But I'm glad I did, especially since I beat it literally days before they dropped the trailer for Rebirth and the release date for Rebirth. So it was really great that I didn't have to try to avoid spoilers from that. Anyway, anyways, that's my list. I hope you like it. Uh, Again, if you want to see my worst list, it'll be right here. You can click the link. Honestly, most of the games I played this year I thought were fantastic. So the worst list is kind of just a silver medal, pretty much. Anyways, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.